Hi Capricorn, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, this is your love reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, and there's something beautiful about the mirroring energy that is going on right now. I'm recording this on the 31st of January, and it stretches into the 13th of February. So numerology wise, that's a 3-1-1-3, and if you read it backwards, it's still a 3-1-1-3. And we're also in this beautiful whole month of February. Really, it feels like a mirroring energy, a mirroring month with just love and like, for instance, we have on the 2nd of February, February as we say in Swedish, we have the 2nd of the 2nd of 2020, so that's a 0202-2020, and if you do a reverse, like if you do a mirroring of that, it's like it's still the same. It's a 0202-2020. So it's like it's something around that, whatever. And I try to explain it to the previous signs as a thing that you might have wanted something for a while. Like, of course, everything is a mirroring energy. You can't say that, like, whatever's in your world, in your direct reality, whatever you see, is a direct manifestation of the active vibration that you carry. So, of course, it's always somewhat of a mirroring. I mean, it's a result of the vibration that you have active. But when it's a direct mirroring energy active, when that's going on, it means that whatever you feel on the inside, you actually see on the outside. And maybe especially being in love reading now, and so much love around the whole of February. See, I got it. With the month, I mean, and stop it. Oh my God. Yeah, the thing here is to understand, to feel, to get, to inspire yourself with, is that let's just shuffle as I talk, because sometimes it takes a while. Let's see if I can do that. Excuse me. It can be that you maybe have been really disciplined. Maybe you really have been meditating. You've been wanting to feel love on the inside. You want to have that relationship come into your life, or something different manifest in your life. And you just have gone there in your mind, you practiced it, you felt it, you envisioned it, like you really dreamt about it, maybe even dreamt it in your dream state. And then when you look out in the world, or when you look at your bank account, or when you look in the bed next to you, it's still empty. It doesn't match the inner world. Like, what the heck? Now, with this mirroring energy, it just means that whatever you feel on the inside, whatever you are dreaming about, feeling on the inside, is now catching up on the outside. So that just means that it's a mirroring energy. It's the speglar sig. You will see it on the outside, how you feel on the inside. Of course, if you feel crap on the inside, if you feel like it's unjust, and why can't you manifest like everybody else, and you feel really poor, and you feel like a victim, and you feel, of course, that's the mirroring energy that will show up for you. But for most, and let's focus on the beautiful love feeling of February coming in here. And for what I feel, for the most of you Capricorns, that you really have felt that good feeling. You've been feeling good vibes, and sometimes almost being a bit surprised that it's just not here yet. Like, I know that it's supposed to be here now. I feel that it's supposed to be here now, and still it's not here. Ta-ta! Here's the mirroring energy, and we're starting today. We're not even Capricorn Paradise people. If you're new to this channel, very welcome. From the early days, because I've been doing this for so long. I call you my paradise people, because you just seem to be. Thank you. If you saw it flipped out, it just seems to be like you just didn't get it. You just did not get how much paradise things that was just around you to just step into that energy. And now it's almost vice versa now, I feel. It's like you just have been sitting in this gorgeous energy forever. You really are in a good place, Capricorn. I feel that. And it's like you're almost surprised. Like, I feel freaking awesome. Why isn't there more awesomeness around me? Why when I look out in the world, it's still quite crappy? Or where are they? Where is he? Where is she? You know, it's happening now. We're starting today when I'm recording this on the 31st of the 1st. So we even have, it's a 3-1-1, 1-3-2. But let's leave out the month and the year, because then we have more 2-2, which is all about the relationship. But we have a 3-1 day, and I'm ending on the day of the 1-3. And then on the 2nd of February, we have that long mirroring, gorgeous energy. And then on the 9th of February, we have a full moon in Leo. And the full moon is also all about manifestations, all about seeing something come to fruition, something that you've been wanting to see happening. The full moon is always about like coming full circle with something. And for some reason, I don't know why, there's something about, I'm waiting for 3 cards to pop out if you wonder what I'm doing. We have 2. For some reason, I'm drawn to say that whatever you started or dreamt about, or the seed you put down in the ground, or dreamt about or ended, whatever happened around like June, July, August of last year, probably mostly around July of last year, that thing that you started there or ended there, the new energy that you like brought forth there, is coming to some kind of fruition, or you will see like more like acceleration in it, or you will see that didn't flip out, that just it's me shuffling bad. Yeah, there's something about coming full circle here, coming to fruition, completion around the full moon. Just the whole, and then we have on the 14th, we have Valentine's Day, which so many people, I mean, there's a few people there is a bit upset about that day as well, but it's mostly just love and thinking about others in a loving manner, in just holding each other in a loving way. So that's on the 14th. So it's a lot of good days that are already sort of almost it's like determined to be good. And then with the planets, and I'm not heavy into the planets, not that I don't believe in it, it's just that I don't have enough knowledge. I just feel into what it feels like, and the whole of February just feels like a love fest. It feels really yummy. It's to the border of as much cheese as one can take in terms of romance and love and lovey-dovey stuff. Okay, can we have a third card, please? Yes, I'm trying. Okay. Thank you. Bit focus, and there it is. Maybe that's it. A bit focus, and there it is. Wow. Wow. Wait. Oh man, I'm not going to remember. Maybe that's because you're not supposed to know, or I would have gotten it. The two first cards, it's the exact same cards. Not even the first, which you will see now in a minute. Not even the first card. Oh man, I almost want to stop the video and go back and see which reading this was. Okay, you have the two first cards are identical to another sign, and the sign does not pop up in my head, and I'm not being given it either. So maybe it's just going to be a completely different reading, even though it's the exact same cards. So I'll drop it. First card out, guys, the Magician. Bam, in your face, And now I keep apologizing because the camera and the program is reversing the card. So the card is being mirrored, which now today, with all this mirroring energy going on, which is just lovely then that the program actually helps in the message to get through to you, that it's a very mirroring energy right now. So this is you guys, you're the magician. You get to have exactly what you want now. You're, like I said, your inner world is going to match the outer world. The outer world, rather, is going to start to match your inner world. You're going to start to see manifestations that you've been wanting to see. And since it's a love reading, for some of you guys, if you're in a committed relationship, there's something that you've been asking for, something that you've been wanting. Keep asking for it. Just keep feeling what you're feeling on the inside. As a team, continue to, like, what is it that we're after? What is it that we want? Because it's going to come into fruition now. And for you single people, if that is like just reaching a new partner, having that magical person coming into this magical relationship with you, magical Capricorn. I know it's a bit over magical, but it is the magician, and it's the number 1. So number 1 stands for just a brand new start, new beginnings, new ideas, new relationships entering your life. It can be a rekindling, like it can be a brand new start with somebody that you already know. But I feel more Capricorn for this group of Capricorns, if it is with a person that you already know, or if you met them before, if you had some sort of connection with them, some time will have passed in between. You maybe even have had like several or 1 or 2 relationships in between. Some time have passed. That's what I'm picking up on. It's a general reading, so read into it what feels true to you. But that's what I'm picking up. And then we have like I don't know if I should call it like a sunset or a sunrise or a sun. It's just a strong. So it can be, it could be something about a Leo. It could be a Leo-like energy coming into your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be the sign Leo, but it could be like a Leo-like person, which means it's a very strong person, a very independent person, a very charismatic person. It also means that it could be the definition of your relationship, that it's the very nature of your relationship, that it's going to be strong. It's going to be a strong foundation, a strong, what do you call? You both have strong integrity. Like you both really know who you are. You know how to be in the world at this stage. You know yourselves, and 2 people coming together who know themselves. I mean, it almost eliminates every kind of insecurity, every type of jealousy and envy and all of that crap that just does not belong in a most beautiful, authentic, loving relationship. A divine relationship rarely feels those things because you're just so safe with the other person, and you're so safe within yourself, Capricorn. So there's no need for you to attract another person that's very insecure, that's very doesn't trust you, or you don't trust them, and all of that. That is not at all what is going to happen here. And it's all the chakras are aligned. It's like you're holding them like this in between your hands. It's like every level of your being is in alignment, and so you're in a beautiful state here to really find your match, to really attract this match that I feel like some Capricorns really have been waiting for. And it can even be that you've been in different relationships and you still have been waiting for them, because, and maybe this sounds really wacky to some people, but some Capricorns will understand this one. It's like you met a person, and even going into the relationship, you knew you were not going to stay with them. So why go in there? Why even inviting them to your life? Not even saying, I don't know, but really inviting them into your life. Maybe even for some, asking them to stay or asking them to have a relationship, is because you might not know, like instantaneously and very like consciously, oh my God, I'm going to learn so much from you, but we're going to go separate ways. But there's a feeling that you're supposed to be with this person, because you know there's some truth here. You know there's love going to be exchanged and information is going to be exchanged between you. But you also know somewhere in the back of your mind that you're not going to stay with them. So this is the person you're going to stay with. This is the person that even with these other people you've asked for is going to actually stay with you. On the bottom it says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. So it just feels so beautiful. And it's also a purple. It's also a purple border around the card, which stands for spirituality for me. It's just a very divinely orchestrated relationship, and I feel like you both have an understanding of, it's not just one who's going to be really, I feel like for a long time, definitely for the past decade or maybe even past decades, for a lot of awake people, a lot of spiritual people, it could have been that you were always the one who sort of was walking a bit like in front of the others, sort of like feeling maybe that you couldn't have all the full-blown discussions that you wanted to have because they just did not get it, because they were just not there yet. Nothing bad, nothing, they were worse or lower or anything. They were lower in vibration, I have to say, and lower in their understanding, but nothing bad and not that you're better or anything. It's just different stages. Now it's like you're coming in, being mirrored by the other person. So they're going to be exactly where you're at, and specifically in the spiritual realm. And I feel like that's maybe the most significant thing to you right now. If you can't talk openly about who you are, let's just I don't even have to add the word spirit in there. I can just say, if you can't completely be who you are, it's just not interesting for you anymore. You just have to be who you are, and the person you're with has to sort of agree with that. And it's not like they're going to agree with that or not, or have to deal with it or anything. It's going to be a mirroring energy, so you're both just going to get each other. Okay, I love that card. I love the basis of this energy. And then we move into the 9 of Rafael, and still, like, here it's like so funny. The Magician first, and so you're just showing off here. Showing that you can tamper with all the chakras, you have everything in alignment, like you're in a good place, and you know how to really get what you want, and you're getting there, guys. And then in the sand here, I have a little genie in the bottle going on. I have a little lamp there. So here we move on to the next card, 9 of Rafael, and here you picked up the lamp. Here we have a lamp in your hand. And I see actually the same for you as I saw for that other, the smoke that's coming out of whatever, the I don't know what to call it, that comes out of the lamp. It looks like a dancing fairy, or like a dancing doll or whatever that is coming up there. It's really pretty. It's a 9 of Rafael. So the 9 for me stands for endings. So we're ending an old era. We're ending the old decade. We're coming out of whatever did not work in the past and what did not make you attract and hang on to the type of relationship that you wanted to have, because we are now moving into such a brand new place, 2020 is just a whole different ball game, I feel. And then the dog next to you stands for, it could be that they're bringing a dog, it could be that you're a dog person, but the metaphor, the symbolism of the dog here is that they bring loyalty, they bring kindness. It's all about friendship. The dog being the man's best friend. It's just a very solid. Of course, there's passion and excitement and the sexual attraction and all of that as well. But I feel like, and what is so important for you Capricorns is that you have that foundation, that friendship, that you really can trust this person, and the feeling that it is your best friend, that whatever it is that you can share your information with them, you can share whatever is going on with them. Okay, I love this energy. I love this energy. And on the bottom, it's almost the same thing as the first card. On the bottom, it says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So it's just a continuation of the first card. It took a while to shuffle, and I understand it's 78 cards, so it takes the time but they wanted to come out. When it's the 9 of Rafael as well, it's that something has been healed, something has come to completion in a healing modality, like maybe the healing of your heart, the healing of your mind, the healing of past trauma, it can be the healing of finances, that you were worried about something and that worrisome energy just kept bleeding into every other area, and you sort of couldn't, like you are here, being in being in alignment, but rather being a bit scattered, if that makes sense. So what does not you having your finances in order have to do with your loving relationship? Because you can't sort of be really all that out of sorts in one area and then fully in bloom in another. You can, but it's not it's not really how we work. So it's something about coming into alignment, coming into that, okay, I'm secure now. I feel well-rounded. I feel like I have both feet in the sand. I feel like this is a sandy beach and this is also sand. So there's something with the sand here, guys. I don't know what that is. I'll leave that up to you. Yeah, so there's something has reached a completion. You're dressed in green. So you've completed something healing-wise. You're in a way, way better place. So for committed relationships, I would like, if I were to say something specific about it, it just continues. It's just that dream, that thing that you're reaching for now, it really is yours to have. It's just a second card to reassuring you can have what you want. And then, I don't know what's going on here, because as I hold this card in this particular way, I'm getting a twitch in my hand, in my thumb. So it's like, well, it's so tiny, you probably don't see it. There you go. Oh. No, it didn't happen again. There might be something there that you have a twitch for something. You have a twitch. There's something with a twitch in my thumb. So there's something a bit like maybe a nerve. Moving in now to the single people. It's not that they're going on your nerves, like, oh man, you're on my nerves. It's something about hitting a nerve, like striking a chord, being resonant, feeling resonance with this person coming in. It's a match, it's a mirroring energy. It's beautiful, Capricorn. We have yet another green card, so it's all green card. Okay, that's very specific. So it can be just for one or two Capricorns out there, and I specifically ask to not get those specifics because it takes up so much time for a general group but there are some guys out there that are really strong and they're wanting to understand and know. So here it is. With the green card, I want to validate you. I don't want to do anything. Spirit wants to validate you, and saying that if you're looking for a green card, if you're looking for a special like visa to have your person come live with you, if you're dating somebody that's overseas or in another country and you applied for a visa for them to come stay with you, here's your visa granted. It's going to happen in the near future. They're either going to get their green card or they're going to get their visa approved. There's an approval here that something is going to go through. Take that however that applies for all you Capricorns. Something is being approved here. Something is getting the green light. Something is coming to fruition. It's like I see this, like approved. Maybe you're approving of your partner. Maybe I don't know. There's something with the green card. Okay. And we have the green again. So it is just talking about We've healed this situation, but it's a whole love. It's not the romantic type. It is romantic, obviously, but some love relationships can be really shitty. Let's face it. Let's go there. It can be all about no love whatsoever. It can really go really south. It's a lot of really here now. The green here talks about the type of whole love. Like the heart chakra is not pink or red. The heart chakra is green. And green stands for whole love. Like when you don't actually need another person to feel happy and fulfilled, but you're actually in completion with yourself. That is whole love. Then to attract another person that feels whole in themselves, that is when magic happens. That's when the magic happens, guys. There's something about number 5 for me. I know in tarot it stands for different things, but for me number 5 is life path. So this relationship is also meant for you to meet on your life path, which means you probably will do something together. Like if your life path is to save the whales in the sea or save the seas these days, they will have a passion for saving the seas as well. Like their life path will be to work with, let's go there, green peas. Green peas. It's really beautiful. I'm trying to be witty. You will just share the same passion. You will have if your life path matches with somebody else's life path, it means that if you're into music, they're going to be into music. If you're into art, they're going to be into art. If you're really creative, really artistic, they're going to understand that vibe because they have some sort of artistic vibe within themselves. Something like that. You carry the same life path. And so you were always supposed to cross paths. Like it was eventually, it had to happen. Okay? And there's something about you kissing a lot of frogs. Okay, so look at this card. She's opened a lot of presents there. A lot of presents. And Rafael is like with her as she has opened them, which means that Rafael, for me, it stands for healing. He comes in when you need healing and help of the emotional, mental body, the physical body. And you're all dressed in green. So you've reached that point. I just feel like you kissed a lot of frogs with the opening of the presents. Like, yeah, I met that one and it was a frog, and I met that one and it was a frog. But I learned a lot. I learned so much that I'm holding myself. I'm carrying a green dress and the whole border is green. And then if you look, she is looking at the grand prize, at the grand final. It's not like you're an object. There you go. Well, I don't know if you see it anyway. It's so freaking interesting. I just realized. It is a mirror there. Okay, so here's a present. I don't know if you see that. Maybe you do. It's a present. It's a gift wrapped. And then it's a mirror behind it. How I couldn't, if I even tried. It's a freaking mirror behind it. So it's a mirroring love. I almost get emotional. I'm such a bleeder for these things. But it's like, oh man, it doesn't get any better than that. Here's your grand prize. It's what you've been waiting for. See what you've been working through. It's worth all those frogs, whatever you came from. It's being healed. You're healed. You're looking at your final, like, this is awesome. And if you're in a committed relationship, that is your present. That is your gift. Here it is. Finally, the outside is matching the inside. Whatever you've been wanting for a really long time, it's here. It's mirroring you. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Timing card. Did I even say that I do timing cards now? I don't. Today I do. Timing card about where you're at in, like, when Capricorn singles are you going to manifest this person? When are you ready to let this person in? When is it going to happen? Now. You're ready. On the bottom it says, you're ready. Mirrored. Beautiful card. You're ready, Capricorn, to meet your person. So that just means any hour now. From now and forward. Because you're ready. Committed, Capricorn. The thing that the thing that you've been waiting for, you're ready for it. And you carry the same energy, so it's not a surprise that it pops out. You're also ready for it. So it's just an awesome reading. It's just, I'm so psyched for you. I'm so excited for you. It's yeah. I hope it helps. I hope it uplifts, and I hope it really inspires you guys. And I also hope to see you back next week. Please subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Take care, guys. Bye.